Deck builders have become more and more popular ever since the brilliant Slay the Spire, with new games taking fresh takes on the genre that really do make these some of my favourite games. Here is a list of 10 games that I've handpicked from the sale that you might want to consider picking up for yourself. Starting us off with a game I absolutely loved that was released last year. This is the perfect pick up and go card battler that really made you think about strategy from the first card that you pick up. This is Wildfrost, a roguelike battler where your journey takes you across a frozen tundra as you attempt to banish the eternal winter. You'll need to pick a champion when you start a run. These will have unique abilities that will mainly shape how you play the game. Along with your trusty companions that you find along the way, this roguelike will see you deciding a path and hopefully getting stronger as you go. It would be a shame to end your journey before you reach the final boss, which happened to me multiple times, so if it happens to you, just pick up a new card and start your journey again. Wildfrost has just been announced this week that they are releasing the game on mobile devices. Like I said, perfect get up and go game, as each journey will take you around 10 to 20 minutes, and you can always pick up halfway through if you need. Wildfrost is a great start to this sales list. Following on, we actually have a game that I made a video about a long time ago when the game had just been released into early access. It's come a long way since then and left early access with the game now being better than ever. This is Death Road's Tournament, the post-apocalyptic car battler that has you racing against other drivers towards the finish line, and the grand prize at the end of the race. This is full Mad Max style action and I love it. You'll need to upgrade your car as you race along, fighting other drivers and rogue drones trying to stop you. Your upgrades will give you new cards to play whilst battling. Movement is really important in this game. You'll have to make sure that you position your car correctly, and also make sure that you're at the correct speed so that whatever move you do does the maximum damage it can. But you'll also need to look towards dodging certain abilities, as these other drivers want blood. One of my main complaints when I did the review was the difficulty level. The game was just way too hard, but this seems to have been finally addressed. I'll be giving this a go again shortly to see if I'm finally able to get through a race and see the prize at the end for myself. This game introduced me to something new within this deck building genre. I'd never seen a co-op deck building game before, and that really got me excited. I bet other games do exist, but this was just the first one that I was seeing. This is Across the Obelisk, a co-op deck building roguelike that's all about making sure the choices that you make are definitely the right ones. Craft a unique deck as you attempt to travel across the lands in a hope of rescuing a realm in turmoil. You can go the quest alone, or invite up to 3 friends to tag along, as you journey together, and best of all, you can play cross-platform, so no matter what console your friends have, you'll be able to party up. That's what I love about the game. It's the fact that you can look towards synergizing with people to craft the most powerful decks that look towards getting you through the game without losing any blood on the way. Across the Obelisk is a must if you have a party of friends looking for an adventure. Multiple DLCs have been released, which is a pro and con to some people. I mean, if you enjoy the game, it means you can come back and get more, but it does come at an extra cost. The Spice Girls really did get it right. When two become one is a great way of looking at 2 different genres that just blend so well. We've got the normal deck builder, and a more classic RPG in a world that's full of corruption and magic. This is Tainted Grail, Conquest, a game where you travel around a dark fantasy world, completing quests, saving locals, and even building your own little village. But when you get into a fight, you'll need to rely on your crafted deck to help you out. You'll have different classes to choose from at the start of your adventure, each having different abilities that will define how you play the game. Your adventure will see you collecting cards that you can add to your deck. Be careful how you customize, as if you add too many that don't work well, you could see yourself getting eaten for breakfast. Tainted Grail Conquest is a mix of games we never knew we needed, but we're so happy it exists. Set within a dark land that's full of secrets and mystery, I'm sold on the adventure, and all ready to pack my bags and set off into this dark world. I picked up this game after watching some YouTubers play the alpha very early access version before release. I loved the idea and the gameplay, and I picked it up day one and really enjoyed my time playing through all the different stories available. This is Griftlands, a card battler roguelike that allows you to play the game all guns blazing, or you can try and talk your way out of situations. Me, I always went guns blazing, not much of a smooth talker. The game features multiple different campaigns, all pretty short, with only taking a few hours to complete, but all really enjoyable. Not once did it feel like it was taking too long on a certain story or it was ever getting dull, and that's not an easy task for a developer. I feel the game is so well received due to its different decks you can build. You have combat and diplomacy. It's down to you which you favour more, as you get new cards and artifacts which you can put towards either deck, which kind of helps you out in the game depending on which route you're taking. Griftlands is a unique deck builder. The stories are fantastic, and being able to play the game very calm or like a maniac really sells it. If you haven't given this a go yet, now is the perfect time, as all the updates have been released from early access, and this is a gem of a game to play. When I think about golf, I never think about deck builders at the same time. It's a combo that you would never expect to see, so when Golfie was released, you could say it very much piqued my interest. Golfie is a competitive mini golf deck builder, as you try to complete all 18 holes in the shortest swings possible. It's like normal mini golf, but imagine every person you're against had magic of some sort. The game can be played solo in a procedurally generated 18-hole map, where you'll need to use big brain moves to try and get your ball in the hole, or battle against friends as you try to beat them in a race. I bet you're thinking, where did the cards come into this game? Well, you'll get given a set of cards and be able to find them on the green. These all give you powers, some helpful, and some that will make you question why they're in the game at all. It'll be down to you to combine your card powers to get in the hole as fast as possible, or just in the coolest possible way. Golfie is basically golf with friends, but with crazy power-ups that make each and every playthrough fresh and unique. It's skill with a massive pinch of luck, as the cards will decide if you're on for a par, or if you're heading into the bunker for a bogey. I actually only ever played this game last year, after it sat in my library for so long, but I loved every moment of playing, and it completely blew me away with a more fast-paced combat instead of being able to calculate every move. This is one step from Eden, an action roguelike that will have you fighting in a 4x4 square. You'll need to move around to avoid damage, whilst also getting in better positions to unleash your attacks. This is a strategy game, but cranked up to 11. You'll be able to collect artifacts to make your runs easier. Change up your attacks so you'll be able to dish out as much damage as possible without putting yourself in too much danger, and switch up your characters, as there'll be 9 different unique characters all looking to escape towards Eden. This is not your typical deck builder. Most will allow you to think of how your turn is going to plan out, but one step from Eden will have you pulling out your hair, as you lose your run because you didn't move fast enough, or you got stuck in a corner of doom. Be prepared to start over multiple times until you get into the groove. This is actually one of my first adventures into deck building games. I'd been playing games like Hearthstone for a while, and this was actually gifted to me for a birthday, and I loved the different strategies that you can implement during each run. It has a unique style of gameplay that just won me over. This is Monster Train, a strategic deck builder where you need to defend your train from attackers as they try to stop you in your tracks. Literally, I mean, you're a train on a track. You'll need to position your troops on this multi-layered room train. As enemies attack, you'll need to ensure each corridor is protected, so no one can get past towards your furnace. If that goes down, it's game over. Hell has frozen over, and the flame aboard your train is the only thing that can restore Hell's red-hot flames. But angels sent from heaven will be trying to stop you with everything they have. Monster Train has come a long way since I last played, with new updates, multiplayer, and awesome looking DLC. I can guarantee that you'll really enjoy this game at a very low price, as it's currently 70% off. When I see a game has a unique twist, it often is the reason that I'll pick that game up, like the character you play, the location that it's set in, or the gameplay is just rather unusual and makes you wonder what it will be like. So when the idea of playing it as a giant walking dice that rolls dice to attack whoever stands in their way, that got me sold. That's basically what Dicey Dungeon is. This stunning strategy game that's all about our heroes trying to escape an ever-changing dungeon that sees Lady Luck wanting to keep us down in this hole forever. This roguelike adventure will see you trying to escape the dungeon. That hopefully means winning a battle against Lady Luck herself. Not an easy task when the dice are involved. Each hero comes with different abilities and stats that will define how you play during that run, and having 6 different classes means that you have so much replayability as you'll be able to help all of them escape over and over. Dicey Dungeon is super cheap at the moment if you are ever on the fence about the game. Its unique fighting style that uses dice as you assign them to different moves is really fun, and something new for you to learn, a must in this card battler space. And here we have it, the final game on our list. This is Soulvars, a JRPG deck builder that has a retro look with the graphics that look straight out of a Game Boy, but gameplay mechanics straight out of the future. Soulvars offers something you don't normally see in a deck building game, a story. Normally most of the games are shorter roguelikes, where once you reach the end you can start again with new cards or new abilities, but this is a full campaign where you'll find yourself engrossed in this story. The game was originally a mobile game, which did really well on both mobile stores and has since been ported and optimized for Steam. This is definitely an underrated deck builder, with only 38 reviews on the store at a 90% positive rating. The game currently 80% off, meaning it's time to give something new a try and see what this JRPG is all about. Soulvars is a very unique blend, and to me it seems like it has everything that I look for in games, so I've gone ahead and picked it up in the sale, and hopefully will be enjoying it as much as I think I will. And that is my 10 picks of deck builder games currently on sale, but there are lots more that I haven't covered. Go and check out the sale for yourself and let me know if you get any games. I always love when I get recommendations from everyone, and I always want to play more games. And with that, I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye!